morning, YouTube. Good morning to you. And hello, I say, it's a marvelous and wonderful day. The sun is out bright and everything's right. And I hope all is well with you. Oh, I'm here with good cheer, and I'm casting out fear, and I hope all is well with you. And good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are in this marvelous, glorious world, this big, round planet which we live on, whether you're in the east or the west or the north or the south, be blessed this morning. Receive power this morning. Receive good this morning. Be healed this morning. I say be healed this morning and be of good cheer, for I'm casting out fear. So I hope all is well with you. Oh yes, we're going to rejoice, and I hope everybody had a marvelous, wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. And had a nice, marvelous feast. And we sure enjoyed seeing the Cowboys win their 10th straight victory yesterday, the Dallas Cowboys. Marvelous football team. And I had a good time with that, and I'm so thankful for that today. But we're having an exciting and even more exciting, enchanting time learning all the marvelous good that is available to us when we lift up our eyes. You just have to lift up your eyes to see the healing power. Lift up your eyes to see the healing power. Oh yes, the healing power. It's here, and all we got to do is lift up our eyes to see it. All good is here. All we have to do is lift up our eyes. Oh, yes, the power, the power, the power. Let us all let it shower, and shower, and shower, and shower. The healing power. It'll let it shower, and shower, and shower. The healing power. Lift up your eyes to see, to see, to see, to see. Lift up your eyes to see the healing power. Lift up your eyes to see the victory, to see the victory today. Lift up your eyes to see that we have the healing power. Lift up your eyes to see the victory. And all we have to do is lift up our eyes to see that we have victory over all illness and all sickness, and we have victory over all those fears and superstitions which would keep us from being happy and full and free and abundant. We have victory over those as we lift up our eyes to see the victory. And so I ask you this morning to see all good and realize all good is here. We're one with all good. Oh yes, now we are the sons of God. And the sons of God makes us coexistent with God. As the sons of God, we have to be coexistent with God. As the sons of an immortal God, we have to be immortal. As the sons of a healthy, free, and prosperous and abundant God, we have to be that way. And that's what it says. It says, when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And that's talking about the Christ. When the Christ shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And that word appear is talking about awareness. Let's talk about that exalted awareness. When our awareness rises to see Christ as he really is, when our awareness rises, that is, to see to a sufficient amount, then we're going to be like that, what our awareness is. And so when when our awareness rises to an exalted position, such as Christ, to be able to understand Christ, then we will understand Christ and see him as he is, and we'll be like him. And so It's a marvelous, 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 marvelous day when we realize these concepts, and we know that whenever it says I am, that's talking about what we actually are. Where it says I am the resurrection and the life, then that's saying we are to be the resurrection and life, because after all, we are to lift our awareness until it doth appear what Christ is, and then we'll be like that awareness which we've lifted ourselves to. And so then we will be the resurrection power and the life, and we'll say, I am the resurrection and the life. And that's what we're here to be. We're here to be the resurrection and the life to everyone around us. We're here to raise things up. We're here to lift up our awareness first, and then after we get our awareness lifted up, then we're able to resurrect other people. And so it's just a marvelous, marvelous thing when we begin to realize all of these wonderful things. And it's a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello, I say. What a wonderful, wonderful day. Any good that we're not experiencing is good we have not woken up to. So we need to, today I want you to uncover all that good that you have not woken up to. Because, as I say, now we are the sons of God. Now we're coexistent then with God because we're the sons of God. And just like your son is coexistent with you, and as long as his immortality and eternity lasts, will always be your son. So we will always be the sons of God. And so we're coexistent alongside God. And there would not be a term such as sons of God would not be used if we were not coexistent. And so that's proof that we're coexistent with God. And now that we have those two principles, we can build any kind of marvelous thing from the two principles of God being omnipotent and all-powerful and all-present, and us being coexistent as the sons of God. And so that's our infinite mind, our source, divine mind, and we are the resurrection and the life, the real and true awareness. That's saying the real and the true and the full awareness of what really is. What is really here and what we really have, and all the good we really have, is the resurrection and the life to us, because Christ represented the way, the truth, and the life. And so when he said, I am the resurrection and the life, that's talking about the principles and the laws and the truth which he taught. And so it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but when our awareness raises to that level, then we will be like him because of our awareness. And healing power, good in abundance is present. Now we are the sons of God. We are the sons then of all good. We're the sons of all this omnipotent good, all this omnipresent good. We're the direct inheritors of it. We're the direct possessors of it, and all of it is really now with us, waiting to flow. That is our source. That is our divine mind. That is our infinite mind. And I am the resurrection and the life. The real and true awareness is the resurrection and the life. And it doth not appear what we shall be. But remember that word appear means awareness. Our awareness doth not yet see what Christ really is. Our awareness does not yet see what the divine mind really is. The awareness does not yet see what infinite mind really is. Our awareness does not yet see that infinite mind, divine mind, is all present within us. Our awareness does not yet see that the greatest secret in the world, it is all good and constructive and healing power, is already within us, and all we have to do is let it flow. Oh yes, and our awareness does not yet see, but when he or Christ doth appear, then we will be like him, for we shall see him as he is. We will be like divine mind. We will be like infinite mind. We will be like our source. We will be like all good. We will be like healing power. We will have healing power, and we'll know what healing power is. We will be like him when awareness of how much healing power, good, and abundance is actually present. Everything is infinitely accessible to us now. We are inseparable from all good and will never actually lose any good thing. If we could just remember that will really give you a lot of power and energy and happiness if you'll just realize that you're never going to actually lose any good thing. The good is going to stay with you throughout eternity. The good is going to always be with you. It's only going to be those things which are less than good, because those are the things that are only the result of fear, illusion, and superstition, which are, as we grow in our awareness, will gradually drop off. And so all those things that are not good are never going to stay. They're not permanent. They're not going to stay. Only the good is going to stay. So it is impossible to lose any good thing, and we're inseparable from all good as the sons of a divine mind, our source, infinite mind. Abundance then is all present and is always accessible. And we have all things, good things, any good thing that you need to be grateful for, and any good thing that you need to provide energy, any good thing you need to provide healing power is all accessible. And it was a teacher once, I heard a teacher once say that, I think we were discussing the phrase, faith is the substance. And she just made the statement that faith is Jesus. And so I took that to mean that Jesus is faith made manifest. When we talk about, remember, when we talk about Jesus, we're talking about the Christ, divine mind, infinite mind, all. Jesus is faith made manifest. And Jesus is actually then our available awareness. Jesus, the Christ, is actually our potential available our potential awareness, our available awareness, and our real awareness. And our real awareness is our real awareness made manifest. So then we should see Christ as He is, so that that real awareness of seeing Christ as He is will be completely made manifest. And Scripture says Christ is the first and the last. I am the first and the last, the beginning and the end. And so we know that the first and the last of all good, the first and the last of all of that awareness that we need to receive the healing power, it is all there within us. Everything we need is there. And so all these things, we're supposed to declare those. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the first and the last. I am healing power. I am the way, the truth, and the life. It's all there with us and within us, waiting to flow out. And we are to be the rivers of living water. And those rivers of living water, where he says, out of your innermost being will flow rivers of living water. That's talking about the healing power, and that's talking about those waters are eternal, immortal, indestructible, all-powerful waters that will flow the healing power, and it will flow the energy, and will flow the joy, and the power, and the strength, and all good things are in those rivers, and we are those rivers. That is us as the sons of God, as the sons of divine mind, as the coexistent with our source, coexistent with infinite mind, coexistent with divine mind, coexistent with all its omnipotence and omnipresence. Then we have accessible those rivers of living water, which will cast out all fear, superstition, raise up all things. And so we should not say, well, since I cannot do everything that Jesus did, I shouldn't attempt to do anything. Some people will feel like, well, since Jesus could do a few things that they haven't seen anybody do, such as, walking on water or so forth like that, that means we shouldn't attempt to do anything, and we should just put it all on as Jesus being the only one. But we should always look to do what all we can do. And now is all good. The first and the last means now is all good. The first, the last, and in the middle, all good. And we begin with awareness of all good, and then we can manifest our goal. And I will talk to you some more about this tomorrow. Have a good evening.